Okay, so I'm going to break down the chart that you see up on the board. You see something known as full retirement age, which is in the middle. You have age 62, which is lower, and then you have age 70, which is higher. I did that purposefully. Full retirement age is when you're looking at your Social Security benefit, your statement. Full retirement age is known as your primary insurance amount. So how Social Security works is you have to at least have worked for 10 years, also known as 40 quarters. What they do is they take the highest 35 years of service, which we take 35 multiplied by 12 months, as 420 months. They take your highest pay of 420 months and they put that into a calculation to determine how much Social Security benefit that you're going to be receiving. Social Security benefits, you're paying into the Social Security system. There's something known as FICA taxes. It's upwards of 6.2% of your salary, capped at about $168,000 for 2024 year purposes. So all that means is that you're paying money into the Social Security system. Social Security has this trust fund that's basically being funded each year so that when you hit retirement, you can now start collecting lifetime income from that sort of Social Security bucket. If you try to trigger it at age 62, which is the earliest age that you could take it, you will have less of a benefit than if you wait till full retirement age. Full retirement age is known as your primary insurance amount. If you trigger it at age 70, which is past that full retirement age, there's going to be some sort of higher benefit there. So how does this calculation work? Well, first off, full retirement age. If you were born 1960 or later, your full retirement age as it currently stands is age 67. If, let's say, you were born in 1959, your full retirement age would be 66 and 10 months. If, let's say, you're born in 1958, your full retirement age would be 66 and 8 months. So basically what happens is every year prior to 1960 reduces your full retirement age waiting period by an extra 2 months. So once again, you could just follow along, go to your SSA.gov, create your account, or look at your statements if you get in the mail, and make sure that all that paperwork is correct and all those quarters, all those different matching quarters that you've worked matches up correctly to your primary insurance amount and your full retirement age. So if you try to trigger Social Security at age 62 versus, let's say for example purposes, age 67 is your full retirement age. That's a 5-year difference. In a reduction standpoint, that's about 30% of a reduction from age 62 to that age 67 full retirement age example. What happens is for every year that you trigger Social Security before your full retirement age, it's going to penalize you by 6.66% for the first 3 years, and then it's going to get reduced by 5% and 5%. So explained a different way, if your full retirement age is 67 and you decide I want to trigger Social Security at age 66, your monthly benefit is going to be reduced by 6.66% than if you waited till age 67. If, let's say, you trigger it at 65, it's going to be reduced by 6.66 and reduced by 6.66. So those are 2 years of reductions of 6.66% between 65 to 67. If you do it at 64, that's another 6.66% reduction. So once you start getting at that age 64 marker in this example, from 63 to 64, it gets reduced by 5%. From 63 to 62, it gets reduced by another 5%. So that's how that calculation comes out to a little under 30%, or right around that 30% marker, from the variance of you triggering at age 62 versus waiting till that full retirement age if your full retirement age is age 67. So be mindful. The earlier that you trigger it, the more that you're going to get penalized. So that's going to be about a 30% reduction if you do trigger it at the earliest date, which is age 62. Be mindful and be careful if you try to trigger it before full retirement age, because you also have a reduction of benefits that can occur. So what I mean by that is, let's say someone decides to keep working as they're collecting Social Security benefits. If they make too much money, they could have a reduction of their benefits. For every $2 over a specific limit, they could have a $1 reduction. The year that they're turning their full retirement age, for every $3 they make above that limit, they could have a $1 reduction. When they hit their full retirement age, they could work and make 100, 200, 300 grand per year and still collect Social Security income, there's not going to be a change there off of those reduction of benefits. So the full retirement age is a nice sweet spot. That should really be the goal that somebody's trying to hit. Now, somebody should maybe look to trigger Social Security earlier based on health conditions. If they have really poor family health history, or they have a ton of ailments, cancer, heart attack, stroke, and their mortality table is just basically the cards are not a fit for them, and they're going to pass away earlier, they're projected to pass away earlier, it makes more mathematical sense to trigger Social Security income earlier than wait later for that specific situation. Now, so we understand from age 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67 being full retirement age. Well, what happens each year that you wait past that age 67 marker? Social Security is going to try to incentivize you to wait, because it's not that they're so nice, it's because you're 1 year closer to death. So they're saying, okay, if you wait, let's say your full retirement age is 67 and you wait at age 68, what happens? Well, your benefit gets increased, not reduced, but increased by an extra 8%. So remember, if you did it at 66, you get reduced by 6.66%. If you wait till age 68, you're going to increase from that full retirement age by an extra 8%. So they're going to try to give you a nice little carrot, a nice little, piece of candy saying, hey, wait until you're maxed out at age 70. So each year that you wait past that full retirement age, so age 67 to 68 increases by 8%. Age 68 to 69 increases by 8%. Age 69 to age 70 increases by 8%. So the variance between age 70 to age 62 could be as high as 60-70% of a variance of a difference of benefits, especially when we're incorporating a cost of living adjustment in there. So it's very important that you understand really your mortality, understand what the math is behind it, because the difference between triggering it too early or too late could be the difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars less or more in your pocket. So that's what we try to do, is put together a personalized Social Security analysis for individuals that watch this video, that call our 100 number, or they schedule an appointment through the calendar link. And I'll go over more of those specifics throughout the course of this video, but just be mindful that it's very important to look at Social Security as not just, some extra income that's sitting there. This is something you've paid your entire life into, so you want to make sure that you're optimizing the most amount of benefits, in your favor. So I hope that this makes sense. This is primarily for Social Security for retirement age, if you're just looking to trigger your own benefits. Now, what happens if you're trying to look to trigger a spousal benefit? How does that chart basically work regarding reduction or how early you could actually take it?